Hey Taurus seekers, welcome back or new to the Existential Shift. If you're new, my name is Morgainne. Pleasure to have you. This will be a love reading. We're going to take a deep look into the dynamic between you and your person. Now, these are geared to be romantic readings. However, if the narrative sounds like something that fits you and a friend, a family member, a coworker, etc., feel free to just take what helps, These are general. Now it's called a double pentagram spread. I'm going to have two pentagrams, one for each individual, you and your person. You will be right here, close to the camera, and your person will be right here. That's what I'm focusing on. But if this side sounds like you and this side sounds like them, of course you may reverse the roles. All right? Cool. Now take a deep breath. Focus on receiving the best, most benevolent messages to your highest good in your love life. This coming month, this is eclipse season. We have an eclipse in your sign. It's going to be a lunar eclipse around 5 degrees Taurus, I believe on the 28th of October. That's 2 weeks after a solar eclipse in Libra taking place on the 14th. Okay. Neither of these eclipses don't fall in romantic houses for you. However, I only know one aspect of your chart, which is Taurus. I don't know where your moon or where your rising sign is. They might be in signs that are applicable. So, for example, if you have sun, moon, or rising in either Aries or Scorpio, then these eclipses could be very significant. The solar eclipse in Libra could be significant for a new beginning in your love life. The lunar eclipse in Taurus could be significant to a culmination or closure in your love life. Now, closure can be you're done being you're done dating. Now you're starting to be engaged. So ending of a cycle isn't always like an ending of a relationship. Keep that in mind. It really, really varies. But let's focus. It's not focus on theoretics. Let's focus on what we do have, which is Taurus energy. Okay, so Taurus and their person, please. Okay. If you feel like it's taking too long for me to shuffle, it's gonna take, I'm sorry, as long as it feels like until the right cards come out. Sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's long. Okay. Either way, I'm not doing it on purpose in either direction. Love for Taurus, please, for October. Love life for Taurus for October. What's going on between Taurus and their person or potential person? There we go. Taurus and their person, October. All right. Now, normally my readings apply to Sun, Moon, and Rising, but love readings can also apply to Venus, Jupiter placements. So if you know those, you can also watch for those, okay? All right, here we go. We're getting there, Taurus. Past, present, and future potential for October. All right, now let's kind of organize the cards so they look organized and pretty the way we like it, the way I like it anyway. There we go. Are you ready? Okay, I'm excited. Let's take a sniff of the lavender. You can feel free to take a deep breath. Even if you don't smell it, of course, then it's the energy of the lavender, right? Okay. Lavender is a very romantic herb plant. Okay. In your mind, Taurus, you have 4 of Pentacles. In your person's mind, they have Knight of Cups. In your heart, Page of Wands. In their heart, Ace of Swords. When I'm quiet and taking pauses, I'm looking at the cards and thinking and soaking it in. What you give to this connection is Queen of Cups. What they give is Eight of Cups. You stand on the Emperor and they stand on the Magician. Okay, give me a moment. I left my coffee in the kitchen table. I want to grab it. Hold on. Okay, I have it now. That was amateur of me to leave it there. Thank you for understanding. All right. It's interesting, Taurus. Your heart is open, your mind is closed. Because your mind is still repeating the cycles of past pain, disappointments, possibly trauma, but your heart seems to be more and more in tune with your spirit. And it's almost like the more endings and disappointments you've had in your love life, the more your spirit, and let's go more so to the direction of the matrix than spirit, the more your psyche, your system is accustomed and has learned that life goes on and you always seem to recover and regain your optimism, your positivity, your renewal energy. And it's not as hard emotionally. Mentally, we all have egos, dignity, pride, what it is that we want. We don't want another thing that doesn't succeed. But your heart is unbothered. I think it would be very helpful in general. I'm not speaking yet, by the way, about your dynamic with this person. Like I'm speaking in general for you for your love life. Um, Tap into that lightheartedness. You're not detached. You're not in shock. You're just spiritually more mature. It's a good thing. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between am I spiritually mature and have mastered the art of letting go, or am I just emotionally detached, traumatized, and just completely desensitized to emotions, right? Sometimes you don't know if you're so healthy or so sick, quote unquote. You're okay. I like seeing this torch, this light, this leap, this freedom, this international approach of like, yeah, life is infinite. Got this. There's this adventurous element to you right now, and that's good. Okay. So what you give is a combination of interesting integrated combination of these two polar energies, honestly. You're emotionally present, but you're also kind of aloof and not overly dependent on what will be with this person. You feel a lot more grounded. You feel like you know what you want, you know what is important to you, you know your standards, you know what you're looking for. You're willing to try somewhere else if it doesn't work out here, but still you give it an emotional chance. Now, this person is like, oh, whatever will be when it comes to their actions. They don't actively do something to promote this connection, and they don't actively do something to end this connection. They're kind of like wanting to see where this leads, and they're trying to be responding to what it is that you do. And like, if Taurus says something, if Taurus does something, I will react, I will respond, but they don't as much initiate. They're also in a level of flow of like, yeah, they're thinking about you. They have romantic thoughts about you. It's definitely a potential, but they're not like overly attached. There's a mirroring aspect here, and they feel like they stand on like anything can happen here. with Taurus because they recognize this maturity from you and they bringing something very similar. Their heart is very in resonance with their spirit and with their mind. I like what I see there because in their heart space we see air element, which is the mind, and in their mind space we see water element, which is the heart. And both are very positive cards. Knight of Cups, when spurred into action, becomes the Ace of Cups. We have 1 1 1. In specific context, the knight will be a 1, will be like an ace, and the magician is all 4 aces. So anyway, um, now the Eight of Cups has another element to it, especially because we have the Eight of Cups from the Mythic Tarot come out with its archetype of proving oneself to be worthy of love, of showing, of asking for redemption for maybe past mistakes. Maybe this person made a mistake with you. Maybe they didn't trust you. Maybe they thought that you're too good to be true. Maybe they weren't sure what your motives are, if there even are motives. But they seem to be in a much more aware place right now. So they're like, okay, in order for this to maybe happen with Taurus, I need to prove worthy of their trust because they didn't in the past. And now Taurus is like not taking me seriously anymore and is kind of not trusting because I messed up before and I didn't see them properly. So now I'm not picking up on like a hurtful mess up. Like I'm not picking up like on them doing something really bad to you as much as it's like maybe not seeing you for who you are or properly, maybe not giving you the benefit of the doubt or the credit that you deserve, maybe like not trusting you, but without any premise to that, something like that. And it made you kind of like, well, why do I need this? Why do I need someone who's not seeing me, who's not? Let's continue further. In what's happening to you towards outside of your dynamic with this person, we have 5 of Wands and the Star. You really are fighting to regain your belief in love and romance. You're like, I am not going to be pessimistic and scared anymore. I don't care how many times things fail, or I don't care how many times things don't work out, or how many places I need to go to explore to find my person. You're like, if you're gonna fit the the story, great. Taurus, you're like on a search for true love. Why am I saying it? The star is obvious. Page of Wands is the explorer. It's Sagittarius. It's Jupiterian. It's very believing. It's very hopeful. It's very optimistic. It's very romantic. 5 of Wands, that's not very known, has the archetype of Medea and Iason from the Greek mythology. It's like love at first sight and leaving everything behind to follow one's true love. So there's a lot of true love motives here. Okay, it doesn't always have to be the obvious cards, right? 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups. It doesn't, these cards, the way they speak, and it's about the interaction of these 3 cards specifically. And of course, the Queen of Cups, very intense. Okay, so you're like, I'm done wasting energy on pain. If something is not working out, if it's not working out with this person, I'm going to keep searching. It's beautiful. You're fighting to fall in love with life again. And they have the Chariot and Judgment. Ooh, this person is going through a major process of awakening to their power, to their path, to their destiny, to what it is they truly feel and want. This person is going on a journey to just kind of take over their own life and be great. This is impressive. I like this person. I think on an energetic level, it's a good match. There's like, they can handle your energy levels. And when I say energy, I don't mean upbeat and joyful and it's cute. Yeah, great. But I mean like energy, life force. They're becoming aware of their spirit, of what destiny is as opposed to fate. They're taking charge of their own path, manifestation, creation. They're really into that. Some of them might be on a journey that is like kind of fated in their chart. They have to go somewhere, do something, travel somewhere where they will find their I don't know, destined, chosen path. It's like fate takes them to a path that gives them the potential to walk their destiny. Does that make sense? Fate is fate. It's written, it's like karma, it's cause to effect. Destiny is breaking out of that samsara. It's breaking out of that wheel by going through it, of course, and then reaching dharma, which is more so like actual free choice. Free choice exists, but most of us are not really playing a part in it. Most of us are in a cycle of karma and fate. Fate is different than destiny, eh? Recent past, Queen of Pentacles between the two of you, and present Six of Cups. I feel like this could be someone that's like coming into your mind, and maybe they don't necessarily exist right now as a relationship or as a dating situation. Like maybe it's someone from your past or someone that you know or someone that was there at one point, an integral part of your life. Maybe it's like a childhood friend or someone from home or just someone that you've had a close interaction with. Could be maybe you work together, maybe you were friends, maybe you just knew each other within the circles. Like life had you in the same circle. But I don't know, I think maybe not now. And there's it's like right now there's like thinking about them or them thinking about you or both, but still there's like other stuff going on for each of you. Interesting. Okay, if this resonates with you and you want to go deeper with me into this narrative, I'm going to obviously open these cards to see what's happening in October between the two of you, and then I'm going to clarify the dynamic, clarify what's happening. Just I'm just going to keep talking about this in your love sequel. Links are below if you're about that. Either way, I love you. Stay magic, stay true, and I'll see you soon.